Hey guys, hello, Mr. Dave here, and today on DFX we're going to be looking at how to make this. Alright, let's get to it now. So first, we want to start off with our raw footage. I usually start off with putting some color correction, finding out how I want to do it. And for this one, I want to make a cool tone, so I, lowered down the reds and the greens and brought up some of the blue. But also you can see it's kind of oversaturated, it gives it a little bit of fakeish look. So I added a tint, which I lowered down to give it just that right feel that I wanted to go for. Next, I went to some rotoscoping to rotoscope myself out, which is how I made myself put into the background and change the background without changing myself. And this could be a pretty long process, but if you use rotor brush, it'll be simpler, but still look out for wrong things. Also, you can also do some masking, but yeah, you'll have to do mask paths and all that, keyframes and all that thing. So if you don't have rotor brush, you can still do it with masks. Alright, so once you've done your rotoscoping, make sure to change the settings according to what may be good for you. As you can notice, sometimes it might be jagged a little bit in some parts, and you might want to smooth that out, like right here. As you can see, I was changing the settings to see what works for me. And if you notice, when you change quality, your rotor brush also changes because of the quality. So be sure to note that when you're on lower quality, the rotor brush will change and what you see. So even after you've tweaked your rotor brush and you still might want to change it a little bit, you can always add a matte choker, which is what I like to add, and tweak the settings a bit, change how soft or smooth it is, and change the choke amount and things like that, just until you got it how you like it. So for the final scene, instead of masking, I keyed, and I did two keys, one for the sky and one for the green screen, which I actually shouldn't have used, but I ended up using it in. And then I did two masks to cover out the trees. I did leave that one bit, but that was just to mention it here, and that's why I didn't want to use the green screen. As you can see, my shadow, but I didn't notice until after. But I could have just masked it out and keyframed, but I wanted to explain some things that might come up when you do these types of things. And after that, I just added my color correction, and that was pretty much it. I have my finished result right here. It was pretty short, and there's a bit of flaws, but you gotta sometimes work with it, which is why I wanted to use this footage still to show you how some things you do to go around and work around those things. And yeah, this is what happened. And for the end, I just add a little mask between the original footage and the edited footage, and that's pretty much everything for this episode of DFX. Make sure you stick around for Wednesday and Friday's video, and also watch last week's videos and the week before that and all the other weeks before that. Thanks for watching. Salam Mr. Deva. Oh, and don't forget to comment and subscribe.